So guys, can you see my screen? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Alright, so I want to do a review on this trade. So each time we have what I want to start doing right now is every time we have like a winning trade, we're going to be on a call and then I will explain briefly like why I took the trade. So we had this trade here and it hit TP. So why did I take this trade? So yeah, the first thing I do when I open my charts is I go to my daily time frame because I want to know my buyers before I start analyzing, before I start doing my tops. Basically this top down analysis. But I'm not going to go through every single time frame with you guys. I'll just go through maybe two time frame or three. Yeah. So basically I want to know my buyers first of all. So once I open my chart, what's the first thing that I search for? You can see this. So this was the first setup we actually had. We actually paid out. This is a daily time frame, as you can see, 24 hours. So for those of you that know structure, you can see there was a structure here. I'm not going to really break it down, because that's me doing mentorship. This is just a review, so you have an idea of where I took a trade from a certain point. So um, had structure, a cell structure here, basically. So this was my POI. This other block that did not fail. And what happened? Once the market came in, it started selling. Started selling. So it gave this long candle, which is this is a confirmation. When I tell you guys wait for confirmation, basically I'm just looking for. If I let me even do that now with you guys, so that in case I send a setup and then maybe I'm not active, and then the price gets to entry or price gets to POI. So I'm going to like show you guys also what I mean by confirmation. So basically, we know that our POI is here. Like we are supposed to, market is supposed to start selling from here, but we won't just enter the trade blindly. First of all, wait for a confirmation. And a confirmation is just candle, an engulfing candle. Maybe later you can go and do research on it so you can understand better. But a confirmation is just this, an engulfing candle to the downside, which is this candle. And you can see what happened after this candle closed. It closed bearish. It kept on selling. And I think we had a trade. We had a trade yesterday. Yeah, we had a trade yesterday that I was telling you guys that I'm waiting for confirmation. Yeah, this trade. So this trade, why this trade did not play out? Normally, structure is supposed to have two breaks. Two breaks. So this is the first break. First break of structure. This first break of structure. Supposed to have the second. It was supposed to be a break here. So I knew that the market is going to take out this high. Well, since there was, as you can see, there was no break. It did not break to the downside. Normally, what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to just do this. Where's my friends? Supposed to do this. Uh, because supposed to break below this zone, come back to entry, and then go to the. But since the market did not break below the zone, I knew that market is going to take out this place, and it did not even give us a confirmation, as you can see. That's what I was saying. I was saying I'm going to risk it. That's why I say high risk. I was going to risk it if this candle closed bearish. It actually did close bearish, but this is not an engulfing candle. right? So that's why I did not enter the trade. And then what happened? The market took out this high and it's about to sell. It will retest this other block and maybe sell back down or go up. So back to our chart. So this is an engulfing candle. First thing we do on the 24 hours time, we're trying to know our buyers. So we know that the market is going to sell from this point to the lowest point the market got to before making its way to POI. Now, where is the lowest point the market got to? This is the lowest point. This is the lowest point. Now, let me show you the second break so that you understand what I mean. So here we had our first break here. Yeah, we had our first break here. Okay, here market actually gave us liquidity before. So this is, if you're on my mentorship program, this is type 3 setup. This is type 3 setup, basically, right? But then you can see we had another break here. First break, second break. So we know, so this trade is value. We know that the market is going to come here and sell down. So how many days did the market take to sell? After it got to pure, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It might even took 1 month. Maybe this took 1 month or even 1 month and a half to sell to POI, to sell to TP, right? So in cases like this whole month, you have no business looking for buys. You have no business because you know your buyers. You know your higher time frame buyers. That's your daily time frame buyers. So you know that the market is going to sell to this point. And that's exactly what it did. Once it got here, it started going back up, like very sharp. Once it just hit TP, it started going back up. And then it gave us another POI, as you can see. It's another POI, this other block. That is why I sold from here also. So now, why this was still valid was because the market has not broken. Why I still knew that the market is still going to sell is because the market did not take out this high. This did not happen. Market did not do this. Break above here. Let me. Sorry, that's not the right place. I'll put it in the right place. Yeah, so this is where we had our SL, right? So you can see that the market did not, you can see that the market did not break above this zone. If not, the market would have just done this. As it has broke above, it will retest and keep on going. But what did it do? The market came, it tried, did all its best. It came here and gave us another setup. This one you can only be able to trade this setup if you're advanced. If you've been trading, you've been in the markets consistently. That's when you'll be able to understand like what happened here. Because basically, simple, what happened? It gave us another block. Give us liquidity here. That's why you need to be practicing so you can see these things. Liquidity. So the market just came, I started selling, but I won't sell from here. This was my first entry, right? So now we don't have the kind of account size to be able to be trading daily time frames. I hope you guys can still hear me. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can still hear you.
Okay, okay. So we don't have the account size to trade daily time frames. That's why we scale down to the lower time frame. And right now, what I do, I stop at my 1 hour time frame. So what do I do? From daily time frame, I just jump to my 1 hour time frame to go and look for structure, sell structure, because I know the market is selling. The market is bearish. So this was my first. I think I had this on. I think I had this on 2 hour time frame. Was it 2 hour? This first entry. It's either 2 or on my 4 hour. Don't mind me taking buys from here because I've been trading. I've been in the market for a while, right? So I understand what the market is doing. Understand that's why I was able to take this buy. But I will not advise you to do that. I mean, I know where to go out from. I know where to enter. I know what to do. But mostly you guys might not know. So yeah, what happened? Yeah, this was on my 4 hour time frame. I had first settle on my 4 hour time frame, which price did not come back to tap on it. I had this on my 1 hour time frame. Like I told you, I don't go lower than my 1 hour time frame. So I had this structure. I had this. If you look closely, there is like we have another structure inside the structure. But there was a reason why I took here as my main structure, as my main POI, I mean, as my main POI, because if you really want to look at it, there was structure here. We have liquidity here. We have our liquidity. If you go, if you go lower to like the 30 hour, the 30 minutes time frame, it's really clear. But then we had this, but I did not take it from there. I did not take my trade from there. I choose here. And what did the market do? You can see we had this is if in my mentorship program, like two setups where there's no sweep, but there's another block and liquidity. But you just need to know the right place to be taking it from. So what happened? Then we had like our first break of structure. First break. We had our second break. These are very, very important. These are things you should not joke with. First break and break of structure, second break of structure. So what did the market do? The market came back. See, it was a sniper entry. You just came, touch that trades that you stack positions, right? You can use $10 to make $200, use it to make $500. You stack positions. But I will not show you how to stack positions because me, I don't even start. But I know how to do it if I want to do it. You can see the market even came back. It came back. It actually came back and it was still sniper entry. I think I entered here first and then I had my break even here. The market came, took me out, hit break even. But I was still sure that it was still going to sell from here. That is when experience and practice comes in. I've been practicing, I have experience in this market. So I was able to also enter another trade here. And it kept going till it hit TP. And it is still going to sell till market is still going to sell till it gets to this point. So if I'm sending you only sells, you know why? Normally, yeah, I'm just supposed to enter a trade and then just hold it. But I'm not a swing trader. I'm not trying to swing. I'm not a swing trader. I can only hold trades for like maybe 2 days, and that's it. For swing traders, people that have the capital to enter like to use the daily time frame for their entry, they just enter the trade here and then put tip here, delete their account. Maybe after 2 months, after 3 months, they come back to check it. But I'm trying to make money today and I'm trying to withdraw. That's why. Basically, that's it. That is why I took this trade. That's why I took this trade. I think I have another setup here. This one. I actually had this one, but I did not send it. I thought I sent it to the group, but I went back to go and check. I did not send it because I was waiting for the second break, but it did not happen. So I just left it. But I actually entered the trade from somewhere. And so I'm actually inside this trade, and I'm looking for a re-entry for you guys. But this is a daily time frame, so the market is going to sell from here up here. So if you don't even if you miss the first entry, which was here, miss the second one, there's always another one. There will always be another entry. So that's why you don't have to rush. You don't have to force trades. Just if it has gone, just let it go. So you can see the same thing happening here. Had my other block, had liquidity. So I'm expecting this market to buy up to this to here. I'm expecting market to take out this liquidity. So from here, from the daily time frame, now that I know my buyers, I just go down to my 1 hour time frame. Why do I go? Why do I go to my 1 hour time frame to go and look for structure? Yes, to go and look for structure. So I think we had our first. Okay, no, don't mind this line. No, this is QI for the daily time frame. This is QI for the daily time frame. So we come down to look for structure. So as you guys can see, there's structure here. We have our POI, we have our order block, and we have our liquidity. We also have our first break. I can use this as a break. First break, second break. First break of structure, second break of structure. After the second break of structure tells you that this POI is valid. So what did the market do? Came here, came to POI, and then it's buying up. Normally, this should be my TP. This should be my TP. But I have experience. I just know that the market is always. I'm just targeting here. Targeting market to take out this liquidity. Like I know my buyers. So if I have the mind, though, I can. I think my let me check where my TP is because I think I'm taking TP from the higher time frame. 1 second, guys. So yeah, my TP is here. Will I be able to hold this trade? I mean, this is where my TP is. I'll send a screenshot now to the group so you guys can see. Send it to the group now. Uh, yeah, I just sent it to the group. So this is where my TP is. TP is very far. Oh, this one is not showing. Hold on. It's not showing. Yeah, this is where my TP is. This is where I enter from. This is where my TP is. So I think when the market breaks this high, when it breaks this high, to try to give us structure, which I'm going to send it to you guys, and we'll just keep buying up to the upside. All right. So basically, That's basically it. That's how I'm. And if you want to know more, it's simple. No, anyway, check it. So basically, guys, that's it. That's it. We'll I'll keep helping you guys make money. If you want to learn, just come to me. Just send a message and then we'll talk. All right. Have a good day.